The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal have ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to grant the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the just concluded governorship election in the state, Asue Ighodalo, and some unfettered access, in fact, all unfettered access to inspect all of the electoral documents and the materials that were deployed for the conduct of the elections. Now, the documents and the materials, which include ballot papers, voter registers, BVS machines, are all said to be in the custody of INEC and its officials. The tribunal, ruling in an ex parte motion filed by Ighodalo, ordered INEC to hand over all the materials and documents to Ighodalo. He's requesting the handing over of the comprehensive list of all the electoral materials for inspections following his defeat to the APC candidate Monde Okpebholo. We are now being joined by a member of the Edo State Campaign Council, Regina Oviaesu, to discuss the challenges facing the party's governorship candidate, Asue Ighodalo, in inspecting these electoral materials. Welcome to Newsday. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
All right, so it seems that there is quite a bit of a challenge to get these materials from INEC, as some would have predicted. Could you tell us more about the challenges that your party is facing?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to say that for now, the party is passing through a lot of challenges with INEC. INEC needs to allow us inspect the BVS machines and the electoral materials, and this should be timely because the filing of our case in courts is time-bound, and we need to get all these materials ready for our counsel to go to court. I want to say at this point that I see it as a deliberate attempt for them to frustrate the cause of law. People cannot go to the streets to ask for their rights. And we all say that the courts is a place for the common man to find redress. Now we want to go to courts. And we are seeing that INEC is colluding, trying to make sure that we are not able to meet that time to file our papers. And I think that will be unjust, that will be evil on the part of those that have been mandated to be umpires in the point of ensuring that we have a free and fair election in Nigeria.
Do you believe...
Lots have been done, but I think... Pardon?
Please continue.
Go ahead.
Well, I was wondering if you believe that INEC was compromised, seeing as how this isn't the first time that such dealings have happened. We've seen it in the, actually back during the presidential election, there were, during the court cases afterwards, there were similar gripes and grievances with INEC. So what's your position?
Well, I don't even want to go into the presidential election. I'm only interested in what is happening to us in Edo State now. Asue Ighodalo have been able to win about over 98% of the block votes that he needs to win Edo State governorship election. And we all have already seen that most of these results have been uploaded in IREV. But today, they are holding back the BVS machines, they are holding back the electoral materials. If they feel that they have done a free and fair election, why can't they come out honestly to bring out these materials for us to inspect and go to court? It's a big question for them to answer. This has always been the part of INEC in ensuring that we don't have free and fair election in Nigeria, not giving opportunity for the people to decide who rules them in this country. And I think this is a turning point. It's a turning point in the history of this country. If we don't get this right at this point, we are going to lose it completely. Because the Edo people have spoken. They know who they want to become the governor of this state. They came out under the reins, they came out under pressure, under intimidation, to be able to vote their choice. And I think they have a right to choose who governs them. And that is the essence of democracy. So if INEC will not come out at this point in time to ensure that we are able to seek justice in the courts, I don't think they are going to do Nigeria any good by not allowing us to get it right at this point in time. Because Edo State is the heartbeat of Nigeria. Whatever comes up in Edo State has a way of spreading around the whole of this country. And I want to beg of the president at this point in time that he should go all out to ensure that it's not business as usual. They should go out and give us our materials. If they know they have done the right thing, they should not be afraid. Let us see where we have been able to win or where we have able to lose at the point of the electionary process. Let them give us our materials. Why are they hiding it? Why are they holding back? You have declared somebody a winner. Then why can't you bring out the materials that you use in declaring him a winner if you don't have anything under your sleeve? I mean, it's a simple thing. It's a simple question that everybody should ask INEC at this time. And I think that if the president of this country is sincere and wants to get things right, this is a litmus test for us to really know that Tinubu came to rule this country right or to rule it wrongly. He has to use this Edo State election as a litmus test. No matter whose us is God, he should get us the right person that the Edo people have voted for. The women are crying, the city is mourning, the state is mourning. We are waiting for him to get it right. There can be opposition at any point in time. It doesn't matter. Let those who have been mandated to rule us in this state. And then we'll be happy that we have a president that feels for all of us and that feels the pain of the people.
So what is the way forward?
The way forward, I want to say, the world is watching Edo State. Edo State is going to be in the map, in the annals of democracy, the annals of democracy in this world. Not only in Nigeria, but I'm saying the world is watching us. We have to get it right, and INEC has to get it right for once. No matter whose interest is there, they should bring out the BIVAS machines, give us our electoral materials, let us inspect it and go to court. And I know by the grace of God, Aswen Osadia Ogie is our choice. And nobody is going to mortgage our choice for anything. People were intimidated, people were beaten, people were arrested, monies were shared. People took money from them and voted their choice. For heaven's sake and for crying aloud, the Edo State people have made a statement. Aswen is our choice, and Aswen is going to be the next governor of this state. By the grace of God Almighty, Christians have prayed, Muslims have prayed. Enough is enough. We have made our point by going to the ballot to make our choice. And our choice is Aswen Ighodalo. You cannot put these two people on the table and tell us, for heaven's sake, that Aswen is a match for the APC candidate. There is somebody that cannot even come to the cameras, he cannot even face the world to address and speak to us publicly and to tell us what he has for us. And we have somebody who has all that it takes to rule us after all Godwin Obaseki have put on ground, then somebody will just come and wash everything away and put men on the street to harass us, beat people, create an atmosphere as if there's no government, creating security. For heaven's sake, God must answer our prayers. Whoever is standing on our way, heaven, God, men, women, the international community, they will come and judge us for what we are trying to do in Edo State. But I know those in INEC, if you have any way to ensure that we inspect our beavers machines, our electoral materials, please just give it to us and let peace reign in Edo State. Edo State has been a peace haven for everyone. Everybody comes from all over the world to rest, have good time, looking at Edo State as the tourism center of the world because of all our forefathers have done. Edo State is the heartbeat of this country. So we cannot but afford to ensure that we have good governance in Edo State. Please, INEC, the whole world should talk to INEC, the chairman, if you have gotten it wrong before, if the judiciary has never gotten it right, this is the time you have to get it right by giving us our mandate. Our mandate is PDP. The Edo State people have voted for PDP en masse. They came out under the rain, under torture, under pain, under difficulty. At this time, one person will just go out and start to manipulate the beavers machine and try to manipulate electoral materials. It's not going to happen. I say it's not business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual. The women have come out today, and I know when women come out in Edo State is a historic city where women take the front lead and tell the world what they want, and they get it. We have had Oviaesu, we have had the Henede, we have had the Magweros in this same city, and they delivered. And by the grace of God, the women have come out today to make a statement that our mandate must be given to us. Whoever is gathering to ensure that this mandate is not given to us should have a rethink, because it's not going to be business as usual. God, in his infinite mercy, is going to intervene. Nigeria has to get it right, and it has to start from Edo State.
Well, allow me to play devil's advocate, because statistically speaking, when we see these elections happen and there are petitions, electoral petitions that go to the court, more times than not, the court keeps the judgment as it is. The governor stays in their place, and the petitions are thrown out. And I'm just saying that because we see that more often than not. What are the PDP prepared to do in the case that the electoral petition is denied?
I think the wishes of men cannot be washed away. By the grace of God, I want to tell you that it's not going to be easy for those people who want to sweep this election under the carpet, because the opportunity we have in Edo State, we've never had it before. Edo State is a state that have lost its bearing for almost 30 or 40 years. And Obaseki redirected, abandoned projects, issues that have never been addressed for years. He has put them on the front burner for all of us to see. And we want somebody to follow suit and make sure that these projects, everything is running concurrently to make sure that Edo State becomes a place that is enviable to all of Edo people in diaspora, and the tourists that will come, they will now look at Edo in it, this is a state that we all need to come to invest. They will now have somebody who is coming to say, I will give you security. I don't think Edo people will allow that. So I just pray that if Tinubu wants to get it right, His Excellency, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he has to start from Edo State. Edo State is not for sale. Edo State is not a place that you will negotiate with anybody to say, I'm giving you Edo State because of this and that and that. Let us look at the merits. If APC had brought a candidate that is enviable, that is acceptable to the people, so be it. But now that the candidate that everybody, if you go to the street, please just go. You hear this and say, I didn't vote for PDP. I didn't vote for APC. I voted for PDP. I voted for PDP. I don't know how it came. We all voted for PDP. We voted for Aswell. And now they want to change everything again. They want to change it. People are not going to accept it. And for the next few months, I can assure you that Edo will be money. And even the president will know that Edo people are money. They are not happy. You can go around, you can see the atmosphere. People are sad. People are not happy. People are feeling so downcast. But if I tell you, if we announce Aswen today as the governor of Edo State, you see jubilation from north to south, from east to west.
Well, on that note,
Edo State will be at GOB.
Well, on that note, we have to thank you so much for coming in this afternoon and for your discussion with me, Regina Oviaesu, the member of the Edo State PDP Governorship Campaign Council. Thank you for coming to talk to us here.